There are going to be some showers in the west. They are going to ease a bit, and most places are going to be dry but cloudy.
It's coming up to 7:30. You're listening to Today on BBC Radio 4. We're Sarah Montague and James Knoxley. Let's have a summary of the news from Chris Aldridge, who's here.
A leaked memo suggests many soldiers will be made redundant earlier than expected. The document, seen by the Daily Telegraph, suggests 16,500 Army personnel could lose their jobs by 2015. The memo also says that wounded soldiers won't be exempt from redundancy. The Ministry of Defence says nothing has yet been decided. The Italian Parliament will begin debating a range of austerity measures today, which, if passed, will be followed by the resignation of the Prime Minister, Silvio Berlusconi. Proposals include a rise in the pension age, a hike in fuel prices, and changes to the tax regime. Eurozone leaders are insisting on tough measures because they fear without them Italy might default on its debts and bring down the common currency. The Arab League is holding an emergency meeting in Egypt where it will consider suspending Syria's membership. The League agreed a peace plan for Syria last week, but there's no sign that it's being put into practice. Scores of anti-government protesters in Syria have been killed in the past few days. A group of MPs says the government's draft planning framework for England needs to be made clearer. The Environmental Audit Committee says a proposed presumption in favour of sustainable development is confusing and needs to be properly defined. The framework is fiercely opposed by the National Trust, which has welcomed the MP's intervention. The government has proposed that public sector unions take only token strike action at the end of this month over changes to pensions, because negotiations are still taking place. The Cabinet Office Minister, Francis Maude, says union members could walk out for 15 minutes and still keep their day's pay. The union Unison dismissed the offer as a PR gimmick. The Local Government Association is calling for a ban on cash payments for scrap metal and other measures to clamp down on unscrupulous buyers and sellers. It says metal theft is soaring and current laws are too lax.
The time now, 29 minutes to 8.